What's going on, y'all? It's Jorge Manuel. Thank you for stopping by. Today I'm going to talk about t-shirts. So I'm going to be talking about 3 specific brands, and more specifically I'm going to be talking about their sizing.
Perfect.
If you like the subject, please give it a like. That'll let me know if you like the topic, and I'll start dropping similar videos with other brands, or maybe hoodies or sweatshirts or whatever the case may be. So please give it a like if it helps you. First I'll be talking about Kith, then I'll move on to ice cream, and finally I'll end it off with staples. So the reason I'm doing this video is because sizing can be very confusing from brand to brand, and even within the brand, sizing can differ from capsule to capsule, collab to collab. So it can be pretty annoying and it can be very confusing, and it's the worst when you get a shirt that you really like that's limited and it just doesn't fit. I find that Kith gear is pretty much oversized, and I found that through trial and error. My normal size is a medium. I'm 5'6", 145 pounds. Medium fits just fine. So when I bought my first item on Kith, it just didn't fit. And I overcorrected and went with the extra small, and that was just too tight. So the small is the size for me in Kith at 5'6". I've seen some, I know that some of these brands do drop their sizing information on their website, but even then, that's sometimes not reliable. So hopefully getting that first person account, it'll help you with your purchase. So again, with Kith, it is usually oversized by one size. However, I do notice that when it comes to certain collaborations, I know they've done collaborations with Nike, they've done collaborations with Tommy Hilfiger, they even did one with Versace. I've noted that in some of those drops, the sizing will differ, and the sizing will usually be whoever they're collaborating with. So if they do a collaboration with Nike, it's gonna be Nike sizing. Now, this is gonna be a little confusing. So I have seen that with recent drops, like with one recent one with one that dropped not too long ago with Tommy, the sizing was exactly like Kith. So it can be confusing. So I know it can be frustrating when you really want one of these items, and because they're so limited, you can't really return them because you're not going to get a size swap. And in fact, some of these brands don't even offer returns. So it can just be pretty annoying, and that's why I'm doing this, because I've been through it and I've had to resell shirts, waste time. Most of the time I end up losing money on whatever I sell. So it can be pretty frustrating, and again, hopefully this helps. though I've gone through my frustrations with Kith, it's still very much my favorite brand of the last few years. I find that their items quality is unmatched. Like, I don't know any other brand who has a price point that Kith does, which is not like your Comme des Garçons where they're like $100 shirts, or Off-White where they're like $300-$400 shirts. T-shirts with Kith are usually around 60 to 70 bucks. They used to be 50 a few years ago. Those days are gone. But I still think that even at their current price point, from 60 to 70 bucks for a t-shirt, which is still kind of pricey, it's definitely worth the price. So if you've never bought a Kith item, I definitely recommend you getting one. It is my favorite brand in the past few years by far. So the next brand I'm going to be talking about is Staple. Pretty much the only items that I purchase from Staple are the ones that actually have the big pigeon in the middle. So those are probably, this brand is probably the cheaper one out of the three. The quality doesn't match these other brands that I'm going to be showing you today, but it's still pretty good. Staple used to be true to size a few years back, but lately they've got a little tighter, so I've started to go a size up. Again, I'm a medium, so with Staple I size up to a large, and usually after a wash it'll come down and fit a little bit closer to a medium. But I find that you definitely need to size up when it comes to Staple. So Staple doesn't really have too many limited drops, but I am on their email list, and every now and then they will say that they have a quick strike, similar to Nike where quick strikes are in limited numbers. So if that's what you want, if you're interested in some of those shirts, get on that email list and you'll be good to go. Finally, I'm going to be talking about the ice cream brand, and that's under the Billionaire Boys Club umbrella. run you about 50 bucks. So it's right in the middle between the staple. So it's right in the middle between the staple brand and the Kith brand. So 50 bucks is a little pricey, but the quality is a little bit better than those staple shirts. With this brand, you can go true to size and you'll be good. Just like the staple brand where I only get the pigeon logo shirts, when it comes to the ice cream t-shirts, I usually only go with the running dog logo shirts. I'm not really a big fan of the other logos that ice cream has, but the running dog is definitely the top for me. So whenever I see a good colorway and that type of t-shirt, I go right for it. I will be dropping the websites in the description. So if you're interested in purchasing items from any of these brands, just look in the description and you'll find links to those websites. Okay guys, that's gonna do it for me. Thanks for tuning in. I hope it helped. And if it did, please give it a like and consider subscribing if it helped. You'll find similar content. I appreciate you guys. Thanks. Have a good one.